And it is time. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to HackSmarter with yours truly. My name is Tyler, and whether you are watching this on YouTube or LinkedIn or Twitch, truly, I know I say this a lot, but I mean it. It's an honor to have you take the time to hang out with me to learn some cybersecurity ethical hacking concepts together. Hey, if you're new to my stream, let me share real briefly what we kind of do here. We dive into different machines from Try Hack Me and Hack the Box primarily. We did some Port Swigger Academy before, and I go into them blind. I usually don't do it with any prep ahead of time and just share with you my methodology, my frustrations, and hopefully invite you alongside this learning process with me. And as usual, if you guys have any questions about what I'm doing, want me to slow down, want me to explain something further, or hey, maybe you see something obvious that I missed, which I tend to do, especially when I'm on stream trying to balance all these different chats, monitor the stream, and learn myself is a little bit tough to do. So if you see anything like that, call me out in the chat. I will be monitoring LinkedIn chat, YouTube chat, and Twitch chat, or at least doing my best. For those of you on LinkedIn, if you say something I don't see it right away, it's because LinkedIn doesn't like me and it doesn't show me the comments until I refresh the page. I have no idea why it's like that, but that's LinkedIn for you. YouTube, I'm able to monitor well. And Twitch, if you go on Twitch and you type a comment, it will show up on the screen. So if you want to come on the screen, go on Twitch and do that. Want to say a special hello to AZ Cowboy 1 and I totally apologize. I'm going to call you Prosper over on LinkedIn. I just have no idea how to say your first name. I would mess that up if I attempted to. And John's Nord 33. It looks like we have quite a few people on Twitch, quite a few people on LinkedIn, and I don't know how many people on YouTube because I don't have the YouTube pulled up. I have the chat via OBS. So using OBS to stream to all three platforms, so far it has worked well. And as usual, if anything sounds off to you guys on one of those platforms, please let me know. I don't have a good way to monitor the audio besides looking at OBS and seeing, hey, volume is coming through. So if mic sounds off, anything doesn't sound very clear, please let me know and I will do my best to get it fixed. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive into things. I actually need to get connected over to our VPN for Try Hack Me. Here's Cato, so we'll just name that Cato. Open a new tab, cd download, sudo, open VPN. I think it's just Tenebrae. I think it's that one. There we go. And we are connected. So we'll call that VPN and we'll just open a new one. We'll call it terminal and cd try hack me password attacks. This is what we were looking at on the last stream, and this is what I want to try to finish today. So in our last stream, we were going through this password attacks module in the red team pathway and Try Hack Me. Really good stuff. I think it does a really good job of explaining different password attack techniques. And if you missed the previous stream, we covered all of these in the previous stream. Reading through each task, I gave a little bit of insight from my own experience, hopefully just some ways to make it a little more helpful for you. And we were in the process of working through online password attacks. Now we are using Hydra to do that. And if we scroll down to the questions, determine which ones we actually brute force so far. So we got the FTP credentials without brute forcing. Now the reason we were able to do that is because FTP allowed anonymous login. So we logged in anonymously and grabbed the flags. That one was pretty easy. The next question, we made a rule-based dictionary. So we made a custom rule using Hashcat, if my memory serves me correct, or was it John? I think it was actually John that we used, a custom rule for John. I don't remember now whether it was John or Hashcat. If you watched the previous stream or saw the video on YouTube, you would know. It was one of those two, but we made a custom password list, and then we used Hydra to brute force, was it SMTPS? Yep, and we got that password and got logged in. The part that we left off at was this next brute force attack on a Philips account for this login page right here using Hydra, and it says what is the flag, and it tells us to use a clinic.list dictionary to find the password. Now I think I was trying Cato last time, and I may have gotten hung up on Cato because it doesn't automatically URL encode things when it's being sent in a GET request. I could be wrong though. Before we do anything, I do want to try it in Cato again. I know if you watched the last stream, might be like, Tyler, you already did this. I may have, but I don't quite remember how I did it. And I just updated Cato, so we might have some new features here. So let's go ahead and throw this to the side. We will get Firefox pulled up, get Cato pulled up, and let's see what this login screen looks like, because I don't remember what we were looking at before. Okay, so we have Password Attacks Lab, and our account is the Philips account. And it says in the hint, use the clinics.list dictionary to find the password. So if we pull up our terminal, This was a list that we created with Qul on the Red Team website in order just to grab all the words from it. Now, I think with this one, we don't actually have to make a rule. So this we had to make a rule. It said use a previously generated John rule from offline attack. So it was John that we did to do that. Now we made our own custom rule for this, but this one hint is just says use the clinic.list dictionary to find the password. So it must be included in that. So that's why I'm thinking I might just be able to use Cato instead of Hydra just for testing. Let's see if it works. If we go to files, we need to go ahead and add this file. We'll go to home, try hack me, password attacks, clinic.list, open, and go over to intercept here, and we will just type in test here and click send. And so we're doing it in a GET request. So if we send this GET request over to automate, and then automate, if we mark the password, attack strategy is fine, hosted file, we'll do clinics.list, and we can actually speed this up as well. Let's do like 40 workers just to make it go through it fast. And guys, the reason I use Cato, if you're wondering, I use Burp Suite Pro in my actual day job, but for those of you who are new or don't have Burp Suite Pro, the thing that really sucks about Burp Suite Community Edition is it is rate limited for many things. And specifically, Burp Suite has something called Intruder, which is the same as Automate by Cato, but it's rate limited on the Community Edition. If you get the free version of Cato, it is not rate limited, so you're able to do this even with the free edition. So that's why I like to use Cato. I think it's just a little more accessible to those of you who don't have a pro version of Burp Suite. So we have that. We'll do number of workers. Our payloads are good. Selected file on the password. Let's click start and see what happens. I don't think there's too many words in that list, and there isn't. We get these 300 errors, which is interesting, just a redirect. But it shouldn't redirect on all these passwords. If we do length, so that's the only difference in length is those 300. Status, all 200s. Usually when you get a redirect in a password form, you know, hey, that's the proper password. And this is the one that stands out to me because we have a status code of 302 and a length of 1949. If we look at the response, oh, it says login failed, but it is redirecting us. Isn't that odd? What about these? Like, these just say login failed. Huh, that's odd. I wonder if this is the password and something just is being weird here. Let's go ahead and turn off queuing. Oh, look, yeah. So we got logged in. So it must have, what ended up happening if we look over at Automate here, is once it hit the valid password, which is probably, maybe it was request 91, then after all that, it just kept, oh, it's login failed. So it was one of these. Anyways, once it logged in successfully, it was just trying to redirect over to the flag. You can actually see that. It was redirecting us to flag.php, and we were able to get the flag. So we used Cato. We didn't even use Hydra, so we went off script, but hey, it still worked. We were able to get the flag, so let's go ahead and drop that information there. All right, perform a rule-based password attack to gain access to the Burgess account. Find the flag at the following website. What is the flag? Use a clinic list dictionary in generating and expanding the word list. Use John's single extra rule. Okay, cool. Well, let's go ahead and go to this first and see what this looks like. Looking over the chat, want to say good evening to Timothy over on LinkedIn. Okay, so Timothy asked this question on LinkedIn. Forgive me for a question being off topic. First, nothing's off topic. Like, happy to talk about anything. Like, the goal is to work through these rooms, but the goal is also just to communicate, answer questions. So, never need to apologize for asking questions. But he said, figure this is like-minded peeps. Tyler, if I may ask about some of the training and certs I found during Black Friday deals, would like to help narrow down some of my money I have and go further. Okay, I don't know what deals are available for Black Friday, but here's what I would recommend. If you want to learn ethical hacking pen testing, TCM Academy is one of the best resources you can start in. TCM Academy helps you go from really zero to being able to crack those machines and land a pen testing job. Their training really is excellent. I know that they have a Black Friday deal going on. I think TryHackMe has a Black Friday deal going on, so anything with TryHackMe is also good, as you can see. And Hack the Box, in particular, Hack the Box Academy. Do not know if Hack the Box Academy is doing any deals for their CPTS cert or bug bounty cert, but Hack the Box Academy is also an excellent resource. So that's what I would do. Those 3 resources are what I would recommend. TryHackMe, TCM Securities Academy, and Hack the Box Academy. If you are really looking to break into the field and you want to do the OSCP, that is still, unfortunately, and I really do mean unfortunately, the gold standard for pen testing. I have the OSCP, happy I got it, but honestly, I hope certs like the CPTS and TCM's variety of certs now begin to take over the field, because I'm just not a fan of OffSec, their organization as a whole. But if they have a deal going on, OSCP still is unfortunately the best way to break into the field for now. So hopefully that answers your question, Timothy. Once again, I don't know which ones are on sale, but I hope that helps. Looking over at Twitch, Ginja Ninja said, first time seeing Cato, good to see something other than Burper Zap. Yeah, dude, I love Cato. I am a pro subscriber to Cato because it's really affordable, less than $100 a year, less than $10 a month. And it's a really good process. I'll even show you some of the things we have. Intercept, which is like, you probably recognize that. We have our HTTP history, some other history, match and replace, replay, automate, which is I was just doing, assistant. So we have hello robot friend. We have Chat GPT built into it, but it's kind of modded to help with web app security, so a little less restrictive. We have convert. This is like if we do a new workflow, we can basically, if you think about CyberChef, it's CyberChef built into this, and you can make your own little workflows for that. We can search through things like that, export things. It's still limited compared to Burp Suite Pro, but I do think it's good. I enjoy using it, especially on CTFs, and I especially like that the way it looks. Like honestly, Zap is good, but Zap looks like 90s MySpace. Even Burp Suite itself looks messy. Cato just looks pretty, built from the ground up in Rust. So check out Cato. If you do get a pro subscription to Cato, use HackSmarter on checkout for $10 off for you and for me, to be totally upfront about that. But that's real. You'll get $10 off. I get $10 off. It's a win-win. So if you get a pro version, use HackSmarter. But honestly, the free version has almost all these features completely free. So check out Cato. There's my Cato commercial. Okay, looking over at YouTube, a lot of comments on here. Ian said, Tyler, you excited for the Cyber Xmas room you're doing, man? Yeah, dude, I'm already done. Have my recording done. Have submitted it to TryHackMe. It has gone through the QA process. They've approved it. So my day is ready to go. But in addition to that, if you guys missed my video I released on YouTube yesterday, I am doing daily live streams the entire month of December, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We will be working through the Advent of Cyber together every single day, going through the challenges. I even have a sweet tie. Let me see if I can find it. All right, guys. I got my tie ready for Advent of Cyber, my sweet Merry Christmas tie. Oh, just like that. Maybe I'll wear a little nicer suit so it fits in, but we got Merry Christmas. I got some reindeer antlers or something upstairs. My kids are wearing them today. Got my tie over there. So I'm ready. I'm ready for Advent of Cyber. I'm pumped for that. All right, cool. Getting compliments in the tie. Thank you. My wife picked that out for me. I don't usually dress up at all, so there's my one tie. Okay, cool. So John's Nord is filling us in on some of the subscriptions, and that should have shown up on the video. I think I have. Oh no, I don't have Twitch chat shown on. Sorry guys, Twitch chat is back on. When I was recording TryHackMe stuff, I didn't want the weird Twitch chat pulled up, so you may not have seen the Twitch chat when it's on my face. But over on Twitch, John's Nord said there is a Learn One 20% discount right now. There's a 20% off THM subscriptions. Don't forget student discount if that applies to you. TCM is running 20% off all certs and live training. There's a 50% off memberships and applies to first payment only. For TCM, student military discount cannot be combined. Thank you, John's Nord. You have all the deets. Appreciate that. Now I kind of forgot what we were doing. We're doing a dictionary attack using John's single extra rule. And I don't even remember the syntax from the last time we did this. So let's see if we can figure this out together, actually. So John-H, is it just rules? Okay, so single crack mode, we don't care about that. So it would be John, single, and then do we put in the rule there? Use John's single extra rule. I don't know if this is right. Okay, cool. So it didn't error out on the rule, so that might be okay. Let's just see if this works. Oh. Oh, invalid rule. Okay. Let's see if Cato can actually help us out with this. I could just look up at the task, but we'll give it a shot. Give me the syntax to use John the Ripper and Callie to do a custom password list with this rule. Okay, the syntax for using John is this. John word list, rules single. So that's all it means by the single rule. Single extra. I don't know if, how about, oh, rules extra, I see. So rule single, standard definition out, and then we're piping it to John again. That seems like a weird way to do it. Okay, that makes more sense. Hey, for the US people, how was your guys' Thanksgiving? I just had my second Thanksgiving today, this one at my house. So I'm like, yo, super full off turkey and pie and all that good stuff. Hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving. Biological's like, hey, I want to offer promotion of your channel. Bro, I don't want promotion of my channel, so peace out, homie. I don't make any money off this stuff. Could care less how many people I have. I'm going to block you, dog. Peace out. Don't spam on my Discord. Okay, let's give this a shot. So it's John, word list equals clinic.list, rules equals single, extra. Let's just see if that works. It does. But I want to pipe that over. Can I just do this? I assume I could just redirect it. Oh yeah, we need to do standard definition out first, obviously. That should work then. Okay, there we go. And what are we cracking? The login post. Well, let's go ahead and try this again using Cato just for the fun of it. We have our passwords.3 list. So I'll pull Cato back up, change it up on Try Hack Me. We'll browse over to home, Try Hack Me, password attacks, passwords3.txt. Open that as one of our files. And we'll go to intercept here. Go over to Firefox. Who's our user that we are pwning? Burgess. All right, Burgess. We got you, bro. Send. Send that over to automate. Grab the password there. Mark the password. Do passwords3.txt. Let's do 40 workers again to speed up the process. And boom. Let that attack go. Looking over the chat. Hello, behind the mark. Z said first time here. Hello. Hey, Z. Good to have you here, my friend. Let me refresh LinkedIn, make sure I'm not missing any chats on there while this does its thing. Okay, yeah, so there's more chat on LinkedIn I see after refreshing. Okay, Timothy said, I was looking at TCM Security, Security Blue Team, and ArcX. Any recommendations, value amongst these? I like OffSec Deal, but it's way over my knowledge level now. TCM Security by far. I don't know much about Security Blue Team or ArcX, but TCM Security is king. Hello to everyone. Sweet. Hello, Noah. Good to have you here. Is Cato like a GPT for pen testers? No, Cato is just like a web proxy intercepting tool like Burp Suite and Zap. It just has, so this is a pro feature. Let me just be upfront. You can access this with the free version, but it is just a fork of ChatGPT. It's not like Cato's own AI. It's just a fork of GPT, but I've noticed a little less restrictive. I don't know how all that AI stuff works though. We all just get 200 requests. How many payloads were in that? A lot. You know, we might actually have to use Hydra for this because I don't know if Cato is going to URL encode it properly on its own. So we might have some issues. I guess I could do both. I don't think it's going to break the web server. So let's go and do Hydra as well because it would be good for us to remember the syntax. Maybe. Okay, I take that back. You guys look at my machine, my VM. I can already tell it's a little slow because it's running all this stuff. Z said, first time seeing Cato. Well, join the Cato Club, my friend. Still has some things they're working through, but overall a very nice product, and the free version offers a lot of good things built into it. As far as I know, and someone can correct me if I'm wrong, the only thing you're limited at with the free version is you don't have the ChatGPT assistant, which you could just do in a browser tab. Everything else is free and available to you in the free edition of Cato. Would encourage you, if you have the financial means, to support them, just because I think it's good to support devs who spend a lot of time working on these kinds of products for us. And the more competition Burp has, the better for the rest of us. Okay, I might switch over to Hydra. I think Hydra is going to be a little bit faster than Cato at this, but you can already see, guys, we've done almost 7,000 requests. If we were trying to use Community Edition and Burp Suite Intruder, we'd be at like 70 requests maybe by this time with all the rate limiting built into it. Yeah, I'll just cancel now. Oh, it doesn't feel like canceling apparently. Now it's going super fast. But I hit canceled. I don't know what's going on. AZ Cowboy said, need to get you a machine with the GPU in it. Even an old one will do. So, dude, the computer I'm on right now has a really high-end graphics card because I use it for gaming. I just don't like doing things on my host computer when I'm streaming. But when I'm working offline and I'm doing like Hashcat or something, I'll actually do it on my base OS, not my VM. And it does work a lot better using my computer's GPU as opposed to the virtualized version of the GPU. But okay, let's go ahead and see if we can remember the syntax for this. If we pull up, here's try hack me. Let's go back up to the Hydra syntax. Here's kind of what I'm looking for. This will be enough for me to work with. Zoom in so you guys can see that okay. And we'll go ahead and try to get this syntax down correctly for us. So we're going to do Hydra-L. It's going to be Burgess-P is going to be passwords3.txt. And our IP is going to be right here. And we are doing HTTP post. And it's login post. Oh, index.php is already there. Okay, cool. And what are we doing? Username. Yep, so that'll be fine. Password is pass. Okay, so we probably need to have a fail message in here. And to get our fail message, we pull back to Firefox and just let it go through. We have incorrect username or password, so we know, hey, if it fails, it's going to give us that message. So I think it's an F. And we can do incorrect username or password right there. And then the lowercase f, I think, means stop when it's successful. And so let's give this a shot. I think we can do threads of... can we do up to 64 threads? Although it might error at 64 threads, we'll do 45 threads again. We'll see if my syntax here is correct. You guys might be seeing something obvious I'm missing, but that's okay. We'll eventually figure it out. Is it working? Is there actually, I want to see, is there verbose mode built into Hydra? Let's see if it works. We'll check out the chat. Good question, John. John over on Twitch said, what does the caret key symbol represent? It essentially represents variables. So what we're doing here in Hydra, you have a lowercase l or a capital L. If we did a capital L, we could actually use a list of usernames. Lowercase l means we want you to use a specific username. So it reads this as this is the user parameter. So when we do this user parameter here, whatever is here is going to be inputted in here. So because we're only using one username, it's just going to be Burgess. We have a capital P for passwords. Lowercase p would be one password for like password spraying, but capital P means we want a password list. And then this is sort of like a variable. So whatever is here is going to be injected into our login form here. So those are just like placeholder variables. So Hydra knows, hey, from here is what I want pulled down into here. Hope that makes sense. I feel like I explained that badly. Wow. This is a big word list. I wonder how long this is going to take. Let's see. Forward or Lord, whatever. No -F is required, dude. Just give the error after. I hate OBS's YouTube chat. I can't see what you said at the end there. I'm guessing after success or after login. There's always an emoji that's blocking that for me. Can I move it? No, I can't move it. It's just silly. OBS's YouTube chat. So you're saying no F is required? That right there? Oh, it's a colon. Gotcha. Oh, no F is required. I see what you're saying. Gotcha. Good to know. I think Try Hack Me like tells you to do that. But I might be making that up because when I first streamed this was a few days ago. Let me see if I'm making that up. But you're probably right. It's probably not required. Let's see. Because they were doing success. Like, hey, here's a success message. Yeah, so here's why I'm doing it. It says, after a failed login, set F equals invalid password. So yeah, probably not needed, but that's how Try Hack Me teaches it. That's why I'm doing that. Yo, this is going to take a long time. Did I do something wrong with my password list? I mean, it told me to use it that way, but I don't want to spend the entire stream just looking at my screen. You guys see anything weird about the way I did this? I mean, that's 534,571 to do. That's insane. Maybe I won't finish these password attacks. So it'll be a boring stream, just all of us looking at my screen waiting for this to work. Quite certain that's the correct syntax, though. We could actually check, I suppose. Let's just literally Google it. I'm sure someone posted a walkthrough. I want to see if my syntax is wrong. Let's do Try Hack Me. I think this is the same room. I don't really care about the answers. I already did this room about a year ago, but then I reset my progress. Just want to see if I'm wasting my time. Online password attacks. They don't. Okay, they have the flag. I don't care about the flag. They didn't even share the syntax. Not helpful. Hey, who's that guy? Guys, I might just quit, honestly. A waste of time just waiting for this to go through. It's because this creates the single extra rule, if I'm understanding it properly, is an overkill, I think, for what we need. I mean, it teaches you real world stuff, but for a live stream, we're not. It's going to be very boring just looking at my screen. Did I do something wrong with the way I did the single extra stuff? Guess we'll look at some other ones. Try hack me. I'm not going to watch a video, obviously, while I'm streaming. And same with the flags. Like, what's the... Guys, if I doubt it's any of you because you're watching this to learn, but the people who just like literally look up the flags and then paste them in and say they completed the room, how freaking stupid. Like, who cares if you're top 1% or whatever on Try Hack Me? The goal is to learn something. You don't learn something by doing that crap. See, like this. What's the point of this? You're literally just giving me the flags. Sorry if someone's watching this who created one of these websites and I just said your blog's dumb, but... Okay, this guy... Oh. This guy has some details, but this is just like the first few things that we've already done. I don't know, guys. I might not even post these videos on YouTube. Like, I might break them down into the different attacks, because this is a waste of time on stream doing this. Well, let's just change it up and do something different. I'm not going to waste our time. It is a good room, guys. If I remember when I did this myself, I learned a lot of stuff through it, but not going to wait for that to do its thing. So instead, I think Try Hack Me released a new Red Team Challenge room, and I wanted to check that out. Avenger. Let's do Avenger. You've been asked to exploit all the vulnerabilities present, and what I need to do is for the recording after this, I need to stop my recording and start recording again. I won't stop streaming though, but it'll feel a little bit like you guys are on TV because I'm going to re-welcome all of you. So hold up. All right, I stopped recording and get a drink of water, and we're going to record again, and we're just going to blindly dive into this room. Oh shoot, no one has rooted it? What, we gonna get first blood on stream? Don't know if I'm supposed to be streaming this, but oh well. Try Hack Me won't get mad, I don't think. I probably also won't actually root it. I'll just get stuck. But that's okay as well. We'll see if we learn. All right, I'm gonna start recording and then do a quick welcome. Hey, what is up everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my live stream if you're watching me live. My name is Tyler Ramsbey, and in this video, we're going to dive into one of the brand new Red Team challenge rooms on TryHackMe called Avenger. So without any further ado, let me go ahead and share my screen and dive into things. As usual, I have not worked with this ahead of time. From what I can see, no one has actually solved this machine. They must have just released it. We have 6 thumbs up. We'll give it a 7th thumbs up. And we'll see if we can dive into this. A few people are saying it's a bit tough. Yeah, honestly, we're probably not going to finish it, but maybe we'll learn something in the process. I thought I already started the machine. Apparently I didn't. So let's read through it. Welcome, brave cyber warriors, to the Avenger Training Cybersecurity Capture the Flag. Prepare yourselves for a wild and wacky adventure through the treacherous realm of cyberspace. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, and trust us, you want to, is to outsmart the devious cybervillains, snatch their flags, and assert your dominance as the reigning champions of cybersecurity. But be warned, the villains won't make it easy for you. You'll need more than just technical expertise to triumph in this whimsical battle. Think outside the box, unleash your inner prankster, and find unconventional solutions to outwit your opponents. Remember, even the most formidable challenges can be conquered with a healthy dose of laughter, an ingenious trick up your sleeve, and an audience watching on Twitch, LinkedIn, and YouTube who are going to help me do this. Just a final reminder that AV is enabled and everything should be patched. Are you ready to embark on this electrifying journey? Start the virtual machine by pressing the start machine button attached to this attack. You may access the VM using the attack box or your VPN connection. We're going to do the VPN connection. Can you find all the flags? This VM may take about 5 minutes to fully boot up. We have a user flag and a root flag. Let me get my nodes pulled up. Let's dive into this stuff. All right, we'll get this pulled up. We'll start a new note thing here. Avenger, AV Enger. So obviously some AV bypassing we're gonna do, and just get our notes ready. We don't need this yet. And I'll show you guys how I approach these kind of machines blind. And hey, we'll probably just get completely stuck, but we'll get stuck together. Make directory called Avenger. Grab this IP. Okay, we can ping it, that's good. Let's do all things, T5 to speed it up, -V for verbose mode. I don't want to enumerate the ports yet, I just want to see what ports are open. I can already see it's going to be a Windows machine based on the open ports. I see HTTPS, I see RDP, I see MySQL, I see SMB, I see a web server. All right, cool. And what we will do with the ports that we at least see open for now is we'll name this one nmap full and let it do its thing. And on this one, we're just going to start scanning some of those specific ports. And actually, we'll go like this. We'll drop this over here. Just include our syntax right here. So we're going to do nmap-p to specify the ports we want to scan. So we have port 443, 389, 3306, 135, 445, 80, and 139. -A to throw all the enumeration scripts at it. 10.10.33.1119 and -V for verbose mode. Get that. We'll just call that nmap. That one shouldn't take too long, and while that runs, we'll let nmap full keep running. I don't think this port's going to matter, but this will just be, hey, there might be some obscure port hiding on unknown port that's not one of the most common ports, so we'll just let our full nmap scan keep running as we begin to enumerate the machine. I can already tell based on everything that we have open that enumeration itself is going to take a lot of time to do together. So we may spend this entire first stream just doing enumeration. Looking over at the chat, Johnson North said QA time then or stream over. No, dude, stream's not over. We just dive into new stuff. John said, was there a specific resource used to improve your bash scripting knowledge? No, and honestly, my bash scripting knowledge isn't that awesome, so I'm probably not the best person to ask about that. ChatGPT come in clutch for you every time. StreamMod said, sup, what are we doing? I'll try to. Okay, cool. Yeah, you must have seen what we're doing. Let me refresh LinkedIn, make sure I'm not missing anything in the LinkedIn chat side of things. Noah said, Tyler, do you have lives and other recorded podcasts and other accounts, or do you only do LinkedIn? Yeah, I do Twitch YouTube and LinkedIn, and actually all my recordings are on my YouTube page. So my YouTube page is my main platform. So if you go to youtube.com/Tyler Ramsbey or just search Tyler Ramsbey on YouTube, you can find my YouTube channel. I have 180 plus videos walking through ethical hacking, pen testing type stuff. So that's where all my recordings are. Salvatore said you have to pay for Kato, right? Nope, you do not have to. It's optional. The only paid feature is the Chat GPT integration with it. The rest of it's completely free. So Kato is free. You don't have to pay for it. Unless you want to support the devs, which I highly encourage. It's like less than $10 a month. You can see our main Nmap scan is over. So let's go ahead and grab all the results and start thinking through what the heck is going on this machine. Stretch this out, and the way I like to organize my notes is we'll separate out these different ports. You know, these are all SMB type ports, so let's grab this right. Oh, nope, I meant to grab this. Drop that with our SMB stuff as well as our SMB host script results right here. Okay, we have port 443 open, 3306 MySQL, RDP. And then what I like to do is make a separate thing for each service that's running, and then as we enumerate that service, we will dig into it a little bit more. So here we have port 80 on HTTP. We will pull that out there and make that a sub page. We have SMB running right here. Do that. Call it SMB 135.139.445. We have another web server, probably just the same one possibly, but we'll enumerate them separately just in case. I'm sure it's the same thing though. Make sub page. MySQL exposed to the internet. Obviously not a good idea if this is like a client of ours. RDP. So this means if we get creds, we can get a full GUI access to the machine. Okay. And if we pull this up, how's Nmap full going? Okay, so ports that probably aren't going to matter, just Windows services. All right, so what we'll do now is let's begin a to-do list on what we want to enumerate. So on HTTP, there's a few things that I want to check. First, I mean, all of this looks interesting here. This looks like we actually have a file listing of things. Okay. But let's go ahead and do like a GoBuster on dir, GoBuster vhost. We'll run Nicto against it, check source code, browse the website, all the normal things, look for version info, all those kinds of things. So let's go ahead and start that on port 80, and we'll enumerate each service one at a time and see what we are able to find. So we'll call this GoBuster dir, and it's GoBuster dir u. Actually, let's go ahead and add this to our Etsy host. Sudo nano Etsy host. What's our IP on this guy? Okay, now we'll do GoBuster dir u avenger.thm w user share wordlist dirbuster medium.txt. I think that's the correct syntax. Okay. We'll call this GoBuster vhost. Just use the same one. Okay, so that's not going to work. Well, maybe. Are those actual vHosts? I don't feel like they are. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay. I think that's just going to be false positives. We'll hit it with Nikto. Okay, what do we got? Applications.html. What's in here? Okay, Apache friends, a Bitnami, a cooperating to make dozens of blah blah. But this is just straight HTML. There's nothing too interesting here. Can we actually access dashboard? Okay, so we have some version enumeration here. Let me turn on light shot real quick. Take better screenshots. Grab that, drop it in our notes. We'll come back and look at that later. Right now, we're just going to do a kind of high-level overview of what might be available, and then we'll dig into stuff. So really looking at it wide now, casting a wide net, and seeing if anything pops out to us. What's gift? So this is truly the web root right here. Why are you using OneNote? Why not Obsidian? I don't know, dude. I use Cherry Tree at work because my work computer is all Ubuntu. I really don't think it matters what you use to take notes. What's more important is that you take notes that you can refer back to. So gift doesn't want to work. Yeah, that's why I think it's root, John. This seems to be the web root. Usually you don't see this, although I have seen this in real web apps or for external pen tests. I'll see stuff like this. I mean, we have like version information here, but none of that's going to be vulnerable. PHP 8 is pretty new, if not the newest. I'm not sure. If we go to this, really, no, is there a WordPress site running? Ooh, there is a WordPress site running. Well, let's go and take note of that. And with WordPress running, what we can do is use a tool like WP Scanner. Oops. Do I have this installed? It looks like I do. Let's update. It's been a while since I used it. I think, so it's saying, hey, we don't like the SSL peer certificate or whatever. I think -K might ignore that. Okay. Disable TLS checks. Maybe that's what we have to do. Okay. That looks like it did the job. And guys, kind of a trick I learned a while ago looking through man pages. If you do -H on stuff and then grep for what you're looking for, it's usually a lot quicker than like looking through the whole man page trying to figure out, hey, how do I disable what I'm looking for? kind of like a search through the man page, the help page. It looks really well in Hashcat when you're looking for specific modules. Yeah, directory indexing fine. We already knew that. Okay, nothing real interesting there. We have PHP my admin, but that's of course not allowed. Webalizer is not allowed. IMG I think was already there. Examples. 500 error. WordPress is what seems the most interesting to me. Okay. Let's look at these WordPress scan results. So these are just interesting entries. This is just the headers we already saw, so nothing really stands out to us. So this is good to know because with XML RPC, we can speed up brute force attacks if we get to that point. We have a WordPress README. We have upload directory and has listing enabled. So if we can upload some type of shell, we have, well, okay. It says insecure, but it was released relatively recently. Enumerating backups. Okay, well, let's check out a few of these things. First, let's just see what we have going on here. And I actually want to rerun GoBuster because GoBuster doesn't do recursive scanning by default, so you might want to look into this a little more as well. Okay, so we do have full directory listing here. Just see if there's anything interesting here for us. I doubt it. These must all just be images. But hey, you never know. So some WordPress forms. Okay, so this is like a contact form. Forminator must be a type of form. These are fonts, OMGF. What's a UAG plugin? Improper access control. What kind of settings can it even change? It's not going to help us, I don't think. We have WP form, so that doesn't work. Why does that redirect a gift? What? That's odd, isn't it? Do we have a login page? So you can actually brute force with WP Scanner. Okay, we do have a login page. Let's go ahead and take that down for our notes. A very strange looking login page, to be honest. Doesn't look like your standard WordPress login page. How about WP admin? That just redirects to that. Okay. Do we have username enumeration? Okay, why does it keep redirecting the gift? Isn't that weird? I don't want you to redirect. It still does. What? It's posting a gift. What if I do that? Weird. Vandal said it's a gift. Yeah, it's weird. It's very strange. Oh. Is this a vhost? Like it's redirecting to avenger.tryhackme. That might be our issue. What if I add that here? Haha. Figured that part out. Okay. So it was a vhost here, this avenger.tryhackme. And that's why it didn't want to load. And now I bet all of that stuff would work. And now I'm actually very curious about this website. Let's just do avenger.tryhackme. There we go. -K looks like it ignores it there. And let's also throw this at this new website that we have. Okay, so training like an Avenger. In a world where the weirdest powers collide and Lycra suits are the norm, a group of wannabe superheroes gathers for the ultimate training. So what I'm looking for here is like usernames. If we have a contact us page with usernames, that might come in handy. Or anything we can actually do. Firewall, flirt, debug, diva, pixel, pixie. So that's technically is some username enumeration, but very weird username enumeration. Doubt those are valid users. That redirects to localhost. Interesting. Oh, we can upload files? Oh, I thought it was saying it wouldn't take that. Can I just upload a straight exe? Okay, so what is this doing here? It is sending form data. To the admin ajax.php. Let's throw that over to repeater. Does it actually do anything? Just grab this for our note saying, hey, there is an upload feature, but I don't know if it does anything. I said, thank you for your message. So it seemingly went through. We'll see how long it takes for our response here to go through. That is odd. So do we have to actually like fish someone? This is what we already had access to before, right? Yeah. Okay, so this is interesting. We really are sending a message. Geez, I don't really know. Like, thank you for your submission. Our team is delighted to review every message carefully. You will hear from us shortly. So I wonder, the first thing I notice is there's of course no file restriction on the messages because I just sent a .exe and it didn't stop me. And so the question is, how are they reviewing this? This makes me think of like an SCF file attack. If this is going to the SMB server, which is very possible, like maybe this uploads to SMB share because we know SMB is on the machine and the employees are retrieving this file from the SMB share. If that is the case, we could do an SCF attack, which would allow us to get a user's hash. And I believe there's a sweet tool that does this. Here's where I was doing it before. Yeah, so here's where I've done something similar here. And this is the same blog. They said AV is fully enabled. AZ Cowboy wants to send them a reverse shell. You think they actually open the .exe though? I think we have to exploit it so that when they view it, it gives us stuff. Like I don't think they'll open a .exe. And we also know that AV must be enabled. Now I do have a tool I made that fully bypasses Windows Defender, but I think there's a tool, SCF exploit tool, GitHub. I don't know what it's called, but I've used it before. I don't think that stuff's helpful. Hey Oreo Bite, this box is from Try Hack Me. It's the newest box, just came out today. Red Team Challenge box. Ooh, NTLM theft. Here's what I'm looking for. Here's the tool. So not working on latest Windows. I don't know if this is latest Windows. Okay. All right, so what we need to give it, let's try an SCF. So if we do -G, whoops. Server 10.13.4234 -F. Totally safe. Okay. Now we could use Metasploit. We'll see if we can just get a hit on responder, which will just listen on ton 0. So RF. Can I just do this so it listens on everything? Okay. Now, if we go to this upload page, yeah, Oreo Bite, it said AV is enabled. So we might have to do some AV bypassing stuff. Guys, it's not a real email, so don't try to email it. Avenger. Okay, so we don't have anonymous login on SMP server. And I don't want to fall into a rabbit hole here, guys. So let's continue to enumerate things. Could try like really. There's the login page. So we know we have the admin user. So we have some username enumeration here. Oh, let's go to the right box. So we could try some password attacks. if we do something like let's just cool the whole site. See if that works, and then I'll output it to a file if it does. I don't think that SCF is the way in. It works in my head, but would have been cool. Oh, is this the cool stuff? Then we have to do it. I don't know if cool is going to be the way in. I don't know the stuff. Just kind of throwing stuff at it now. I'm not entirely sure the right direction to go here. Enum for Linux probably isn't going to get anything because we don't have anonymous login to the SMB server. Be my guess. Yeah. Can't hit that. We'll just say anonymous login not allowed. Same stuff here. I mean, this is basically what we're enumerating now. So we know we have this WordPress site. And we have some MySQL information. MySQL is kind of limited without having initial username or password or SQL injection somewhere. Yeah. I don't think we can do much with MySQL until we find some valid credentials here. Same with RDP. We can't do much without valid credentials. So it must be something here on this WordPress site. Let me know if you guys have any ideas. See if anyone knows what we're doing. You guys tell me, how do we move forward with this? Teamwork makes the dream work. What am I missing? What am I missing that would be possible to exploit? Responder doesn't get any hits on the SCF file I uploaded. We have these people, but let's do this. Hey, Reckless Gizmo, it's the newest room on Try Hack Me called Avenger. Just came out today, so there's no walkthroughs, nothing. We're all left to our own devices. And from what I can see, it has to be something with this WordPress site. I ran WP Scan on it. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's just the feed. I see. The actual feed. Nothing there for us. And there's our login page. We know admin's a valid login. Technically, we could try to brute force this page. We could just try it with RockU for the heck of it, but it's not going to work. How do I pass it the login password? Okay, so that's what it looks like. So if we do WP scan URL avenger.tryhackme/gift. Oh, what was the key for that? No hits on responder after uploading our file. GoBusters is freaking out saying, no, I can't do it, dog. Not looking good there. What vulnerable plugins themes were discovered? FYC say you don't like background music, do you? No, dude, I like background music, but YouTube doesn't like background music. Every time I upload a video with background music, like, oh, you don't own the rights to this music, so the creator of the music is going to put freaking ads on your video. That's why I don't have background music. There weren't any vulnerable plugins or themes that were discovered, at least nothing that looked interesting when I ran WP Scan. Yep, Reckless. I tried the SCF file. I thought there was a spot to like upload stuff and said, well, look at your message. So I thought, hey, maybe it's going to that SMB server. So if I upload an SCF file, when they view it, I'll get their hash. But that was a while ago, and as you can see, I got no hash. And now we're doing WP Scan again, and we're also going to try to do a brute force attack. And like, this WordPress version is technically insecure, but I'm pretty sure when the box was made, it was secure. Like, that's not super out of date. Same with Astra version. You have this Forminator. We could look into that. Ooh. That looks interesting. WordPress plugin Forminator 1.24.6. We have a little bit less than that, but hey. That looks like it might be interesting. Looking at this, nothing interesting in our full nmap scan. We have WinRM if we get creds. This looks interesting. I wonder. So it's uploading essentially a PHP web shell, unauthenticated. Can we hit that endpoint? Oh, hold up. Let's back stuff up a little bit. Let's try that. Do I have Kato on or something? No, it's letting those go through. Here is that upload thing, like you upload here. And it says, thank you. Our team is delighted to review every message carefully. You will hear from us shortly. That's where I uploaded the SCF file. Oh, yeah, what? Thanks for asking. Dude, I'm tired. I apparently ate too much turkey. My Thanksgiving was good. Had 2 of them. Had one yesterday and one today. Came on stream after I got my kids to bed. So I ate a bunch of turkey. Don't know how much longer I'll be streaming. I'm getting a little bit sleepy here. Also stuck on this. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to actually try to exploit this. Like, how do I get to the actual upload? You know what I mean? We do have a directory listing, I guess. Let's see if this is even there. This vulnerable code. Dashboard. I thought I saw plugins. I don't know, guys. If that's the way in, I don't know how to exploit it. Let's see if we can find some better information on it. Oh, that's gonna take forever. We're not doing that. Maybe this is the way in. I need to understand this vulnerability better. Oh shoot, is it through the contact form? Hold up. That was the form I was playing around with, guys. The contact form, that upload might be what's vulnerable. This form right here. This upload file. So then, you know, this guy's just doing this freaking web shell craziness. I have no idea, guys, why it just sudoed. I have no idea why I sudoed that, but freaking YOLO. Yeah, so it's doing the admin.ajax. I just want to kind of compare this. Yeah, he's doing the admin.ajax.php. Where the heck does he access the file at after that? Dude, can you give me some more details? After you upload it, how do you access the shell, dog? Am I missing that? It is Forminator. You guys see Forminator there? We have that webshell.php. Oh gosh, this looks just like this exploit. Doesn't it? Okay, let's understand a little more. Turn all this queuing off. Where does it go to? 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 Didn't we have access to uploads or something? Where was that at? Ah. There was directory uploads enabled. Can I just literally go to my freaking shell? It has to be this. I just need to understand it better. Gosh, dude. Okay, I get it, bro, that you can upload this, but how are you accessing your web shell? You guys know what I mean? If that worked, I would laugh. Yeah, it's not going to be that easy. Oh my gosh, someone show me. How do you access that? What? Ooh. Script kiddie it away. Let's script kiddie this. What is this script doing? Where's your code at? Oh, it's a .zip. YOLO, I'm gonna VM. Let's download it. Let's get out of here. What? What is this? Am I getting my machine pwned or what? It's because it's not there. I don't know why it's not there. I just unzipped your crap, bro. Maybe there's a better one. Oh, this guy's like a seller. That's totally fishy. That's why you guys don't do this on your host machine. Get my stat and get my Steam account phone. Oh, sure. SQL injection? That might be it, No Game Gamer. So guys, this is definitely the way in. I just don't quite I want to be able to manually exploit this. So I uploaded files that lead to RCE, but how do I access the freaking file? Oh my goodness, how do I access it? Yeah, I understand that, whatever, but how? Like, in your POC, can you at least tell me how to access the stupid freaking file I uploaded? What a terrible POC. Show me your video. Oh, so this is just like out of band. Come on, freaking play. I hate trying to watch crap in a VM. This looks just like the form we have, guys. Just how do we get to the file after we upload it? Does that say gift up there too? I can't tell. No, it doesn't. Okay, so he's finding the version. PHP files upload automatically executed? Where's your POC at though, bruh? He said, here's my POC. Where's it at? Hey guys, whoever finds this POC first wins. No game. So Gamer, did you get it, dude? Ooh. Okay, here's kind of what I'm looking for. I win the game. This is the script that guy was using. Okay, how do I bypass that? Let's look at the code real quick. All right, let's see what it's actually doing. So I understand the full page, check for vulnerable version, get a reverse shell. How are they actually doing it though? So for the vulnerable version, they're literally just hitting readme. We know it's vulnerable because if it's less than 1.24.6 is vulnerable and ours is less than that. And here's the headers for the upload request. Oh, so we have to do multiple requests here. We extract the form and the form ID. And then we're dropping in a web shell. This is a PHP reverse shell there. Oh, wow. All right. I want to try a few different ways of doing this. Is there something I could just do on my Python script to fix that? I'm trying on the web version of ChatGPT. To see if he'll fix it for me. right, let's try this. If I copy this. Yeah, yeah, I saw the script and said, nah, you're on your own, man. I'm not that awesome with Python, obviously. Someone smarter than me could do this no problem. Oh, I'm getting a different error there. I'm letting ChatGPT try to modify it in the other window. The SSL thing's going to drive me crazy because this is clearly the exploit. And I don't quite understand the manual way of doing it. With like the double request, like you need to get the form or something. Does it auto execute when you upload it? Is it a race condition? Oh, Duane over in Twitch said it's finding the uploaded file here. Okay. So you're saying it's finding it in 2023, current month. So it's uploading here when I upload it. So, okay, let's just, for a proof of concept. Wait, I already have one here, don't I? Oh, no, I don't. So upload something and just see what happens. Oh, shoot. Okay, so Desfi said file will be uploaded in a folder with the current year and current month using date, time to this information, using to send the request and printing the file location. So that's what it's doing. How come I don't see it here? I mean, I can't delete that fast, right? Like, here is that directory. Let's see if there's any other better POCs here. Oh. That's not what we're looking for. This is what I already have. I'm not sure, guys. This is clearly the way to do it. Guys, I might call it a night. Everybody said, wait, hold on, Cat. I'm completely stuck. I mean, not completely. I obviously know what the exploit is, but I don't know how to execute it. This is the script I already tried. I'm gonna look at Try Hack Me's Discord. I want to see what other people have been saying. 1 second. You guys can look at my face for a moment. Let's see what other people are doing on this. Dude, I don't know if no one solved this. Guys, if you figured this out, let me know. DM me on Discord or something. I have no idea how to get past this. This is clearly the vulnerability, but I'm not quite sure how to exploit it properly. Oh, here's the form ID. Okay, hold up. So this is the... Let's look at this. So checking for a vulnerable version, we can kind of like, we don't need to do that, right? Like this stuff doesn't matter. The headers don't really matter. We got that. Generate a random name and adding .php to it. First request to retrieve the forminator nonce and form ID that is needed in the second request. Forminator nonce right here and form ID right here. Then they extract it. They extract it right there. And this just the argument is like, hey, if it's for a reverse shell, that's the if thing here. So let's say it's not. Let's just keep going. Else, input out of band link, data for the second request for the file upload. That's the random thing, but I don't see that popping up at all. What if I just YOLO it for reverse shell right away? How does it know what IP I want to use? Data is not defined. What up, Rulovich? It's going okay. Stuck on a machine, you know. It's Avengers, right? Not Avenger. No, Avenger.tryhackme. Did I fix the script? Guys, I'm getting close. It actually uploaded the file and everything. Then it deletes it. Sending because then you have to do the second request. But see, it says max retries with the URL caused by SSL error. I need to fix that error message. I need to verify false. Verify false there. Verify false. I think I have the script fixed, but it's not finding the file. You know, guys, like what I was trying to manually do was see the file. I at least fix the script, so that has to count for something. Can I check for a vulnerable version now, or does that still fail? That's still, I thought I turned verify false on that off, but who cares? That doesn't really matter, I guess. We know it's vulnerable, and we can at least upload a file that would appear. You tell me what you guys think here. I think I'm so close, guys, to getting a reverse shell. We're getting SSL errors just saying, hey, it's made insecurely, which is fine. I want that on purpose. It's not uploading the files, though. Oh, wait, what? Wasn't this all just working? Did I kill the machine? you know what? It's not getting gift in there. Let's see if that does anything for us. Maybe I missed a spot. I don't want to do nano. Oh wait, that's just print. That's not doing anything. That's just printing. Uploaded file location, uploaded file URL. Okay, it is pointed in there. Send a request to the uploaded file to start the script. Print. Send a request to uploaded file. Try uploaded file response equals request to get uploaded file URL. So it is pulling in our uploaded file URL. Timeout 5. Verify false. That's to turn off the HTTP. Windows Defender is on Reckless Gizmo. And that might be our issue here. If uploaded file response equals 200, successfully triggered, check for an incoming request, serve return. How do we do the how do we do like the just out of bound request? Oh, I apparently took that out of my script. Okay, whatever, that works. Is it catching it because it's a reverse shell? What if I just do like... What if I do... So where... Oh, here's the out of band stuff. Oh shoot, what's this rest of the reverse shell? I didn't pull it all the way in? What? Okay, well what I want to do is something just like... I'm so close to having this. I just want to get a file to show up. Know what I mean? That's all I want. I just want to see like if a file will actually show up. It doesn't though. It doesn't show up in the directory it's supposed to show up. Guys, I'm calling it a night. I don't know how to do this. I'm gonna have to wait till someone smarter than me figures this out. I've identified the exploit. Like, I'm 100% certain I've identified the exploit. But no files are being uploaded, no matter what I do. I guess let me just try to upload one last thing. Let's try to upload just something like not malicious at all. And if this doesn't work, then I quit. Nothing. Oh. Nothing, guys. Nothing. Like a .text doesn't even upload. So it's not like a defender's catching it. But the file isn't seemingly uploading. Huh. Alright guys, I'm going to noob my way out of this. We're going to have to wait till someone smarter than me and try hack me figures out how to do this, and I'll come back to the room then, because I have no idea what to do now. I've identified the exploit, but I can't even get a non-malicious file to upload properly, so obviously a malicious file isn't going to work. It seems that the script I fixed is seemingly working, but it's getting a file not found error because the file isn't found, because the file doesn't freaking upload. Is it going somewhere else for some reason? What was the vulnerable code from that freaking terrible POC? Badly written code right here. Oh, I probably can't access the PHP file. Alright, guys. Whatever. I did my best. I haven't done my best yet. The only thing I haven't tried is an image. Isn't this made for images? Like, generally? Just give me an image. Give me an image. Is this an image? Last attempt, then I quit. Okay, yep, I quit. Guys, good luck. If anyone is able to get this, please DM me what you did, because I'm very curious. But I'm going to call it a night. Guys, thank you for hanging out for the past 2 hours. Remember, Advent of Cyber starts December 1st, and I got videos coming out on YouTube like every other day. So check out my YouTube page. And don't know if I'll be able to dive into this for a while, because Advent of Cyber, I'll be on stream every single night doing that, not doing these other machines. But hopefully I can come back to this after Advent of Cyber. So guys, thank you for hanging out. I'll catch you on the next